The NFL Madden League Season 1 8-2020 games and highlights coming up next of Week 1-5. The NFL 2020 matchup Week 1-5 Seattle Seahawks 9-4 Washington Football Team 6-7 coming up next. The NFL 2020 Week 1-5 matchup New England Patriots 6-7 Miami Dolphins 8-5 coming up next. The NFL 2020 matchup Week 1-5 coming up next. Kansas City Chiefs 1-1, New Orleans Saints 1-3.
Tonight, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders taking on Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Los Angeles Chargers. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play, and losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. The connection here to Nelson Aguilar. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. A big play to start them out. Has them at the 45 already. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolute perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders. And it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago, 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. And this kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
A look at the numbers for Aguilar a week ago. 5 catches, 100 yards on the nose, and a score.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Denzel Perryman. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. They rallied and made the tackle.
Is good. Makes the score Raiders 3, Chargers nothing.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Chargers offense set to go to work. Leading that offense, the rookie from Oregon who was drafted number 6 overall, Justin Herbert.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
First and 10, Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Nice little nifty play call there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. He just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
The Chargers first.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the second time they've gone to him here in this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah,
and he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown.
Complete to Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year, and the Chargers have taken the lead. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there, and you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone.
The NFL 2020 Week 1-5 matchup: Chicago Bears 6-7, Minnesota Vikings 6-7. Coming up next.
Kick it away following the touchdown. takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 20.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up second and a yard at the 34-yard line.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Raiders 3.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Carr now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call.
Offense.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you get people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
Josh Jacobs.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
31-yard line.
Carr completes it.
Complete to Nelson Aguilar. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 10.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. From the gun, it's Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Heading back out, the Chargers offense, we get a peek at the playoff picture in the AFC. And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
There certainly is, because we all know everyone is aiming for that #1 seed. But failing that, because only 2 teams in the NFL get a bye, 1 from each conference, that question becomes who's hot? Who's peaking at the right time as you start the playoffs?
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First down, Chargers.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And it's second down. To throw again. Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. Herbert. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Herbert back to the air. He'll get this to Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And the Chargers first down.
Again, Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
Time Long set to kick off.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On 2nd and 7, Carr. This complete left side to Aguilar.
Carr's pass.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Throw left side complete. It's Jacobs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun now for Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. First down now, but that clock rolling.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, and now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Carr. And once more to Ruggs. This time the catch made. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete to Jason Witten. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Carr now on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, it's Carr. And it's caught by Waller out left side. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. First down Raiders, Carr to Waller. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs. As the first half is winding down, and the Raiders are back within a score. Until that late score here in the 2nd quarter, they only have the field goal, so that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half, but when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
Carlson on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Is Joyner there defensively.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Man, where has the season gone? We're into week 15 now. So let's give everybody a look at what's coming up here on what should be a very interesting weekend of football. Some great games still to come. And I think we highlighted one of the better ones right there as they get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Then more good stuff to follow later in the afternoon. One good one being under the dome in New Orleans, where it'll be the Saints taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. And lastly, Sunday Night Football has a good one lined up between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Giants. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
19 yards.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second and a yard. At the Raider line.
Dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Herbert's pass.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
A gain of 13 yards.
Herbert throwing again. There's that man again. It's complete.
Herbert's pass.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
It's a gain of 10.
To the air again, Herbert. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
23-yard line.
On second and 10, the ball back with Herbert. Henry's got it out on the left side.
Herbert's pass.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And it is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Thorne, that got in there to bring him down.
When you're this close to the goal line, you get it.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Donald Parham, his 3rd touchdown now on on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Good.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Ty Long set to kick off.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Jerry Tillery able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 11.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. This completes a Henry over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Herbert operating from the red zone. This is swung out to Eckler. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simple.
And they're going to get to him a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Raekwon McMillan, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot, and he dialed up the pressure and got to him.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Badgley on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will get the lead up to 14.
Chargers 24, Raiders 10.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Carr now on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Reception here by Ruggs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups.
At the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr got an open man. It's Ruggs. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Carr to throw again. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
That's good.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. He finds Aguilar in the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
Raiders first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard.
Now Carr again. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Nelson Aguilar with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score.
Big score. First step in their attempt to climb back into this game.
Yes, but still some work to do as they get within a score here. There's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
On for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And this one through the uprights and good. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Herbert's throw going to be caught by Henry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. His throw caught at about the 5. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
And he knocks it through. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone.
Time on, set to kick off.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Time on, set to kick off.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. So Derek Carr in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:52 to play. Field goals, useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Las Vegas.
And he's got the hook up to Rose. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 39 yards there, a big one. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That's good.
Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. From the gun now on 3rd down. Carr. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the Sear Adderley. And that will write a finish to this ballgame. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for the Chargers, the win gets them to 5-9 now on the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Week 1-5 Los Angeles Chargers 3-1 Las Vegas Raiders 1-7 final.